Charizard raids are out, and we got 2 situations where this event is going to be happening, and one is right now for 3 days, and the next one is in 2 weeks. So if you guys missed this one, you want to be able to get the one in 2 weeks time. However, if you guys want to be able to solo the Charizard, I'm going to show you how to do that right now. Shout out for this method goes to N9 Kai as well over. He's been doing some good videos on how to solo different raids, so if you haven't checked him out, do. He keeps coming out with these banger builds and just knocking out raids. Like, this is a 7-star raid, so this is gonna be pretty hefty. To be able to solo it is pretty good stuff. So what you're gonna need is Fluttermane. Fluttermane is one of the stars of the show from some of our recent glitch videos, which hopefully everyone abused and has, because Fluttermane is extremely bulky. Now, using this, you're going to be able to solo the Charizard. So if you guys decided not to update, I think you can still go online without updating and update your wild area news. I'm not 100% sure on that, but if you guys can, let me know down below in the comments. If you can't, doesn't matter. A lot of you might be wondering how to solo the Charizard anyway, and this is how you do it. So Fluttermane is going to be built as a bulky special attacker with special defense. And we're going to be using a special item on him too. Fortunately for all the fairy builds out there, in this video about how to nuke 7-star Zard, we did recommend a really cool, good build for our pupper over here. Really cool, Daxbun, because he's immune to fire moves. And I did suggest that the Charizard's not going to likely have steel moves. And it turns out he doesn't. So no steel moves, no challenge. So first of all, we're going to cover the move set for Fluttermane. The only move you want that Fluttermane learns naturally is Moon Blast. Alright, and that is pretty late level. So again, you're going to want to level it up to level 100, the usual. Hopefully you guys are stacked up on the dupes. And hopefully you're still duping, so you'll be able to do this. Either way, level 100, get Moon Blast. And then the next 3 moves are going to be TMs, which you can also craft. And one of them is going to be Fake Tears, another one's going to be Draining Kiss, and the last one's going to be Calm Mind. Next up, the item we want is going to be in the Delibird's presence in Lavincia. So let's go over to Lavincia real quick and find that Delibird's presence. From the Northern Poke Center, just go right around here and you'll find the Delibird's presence on this main road in the northern part. In here, you'll be able to buy a Covert Cloak for 20k, an item to be held by a Pokemon. This hooded cloak conceals the holder, tricking the eyes of the enemies and protecting it from additional effects of moves. So very, very cool. Let's go ahead and buy one of those. I'll actually pay with LP for once. Let's do that. And you can give that straight away to your Fluttermane. For the finishing touches here, guys, we're going to come to Montenevra, the Ghost Gym town, like usual for our raid builds. And the first thing you want to do is you want to hyper train your Fluttermane. So we're going to talk to this guy right here. You'll be able to hyper train your Fluttermane once it hits level 50, even though you do want the level 100 for the raids, of course. Just keep that in mind. And go ahead and hyper train everything except for attack. After that, guys, we can turn right around and we're going to go right over to the Chansey supply store, which is right up here. And we'll be able to buy the EV items that we need and the Nature Mint that we need to boost our special attack to the max and our special defense. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to buy 26 calcium and 26 zinc. And we're going to give all of that to our Fluttermane. We're also going to go ahead and buy a Modest Mint if you don't have one, because that's going to boost our special attack further. So give all of that stuff to your Fluttermane and we're good to go. Once you've done that, this is what you should be able to see. Special attack is sparkling because I didn't get any other EVs. I was able to use all 26 on there. Sadly, special defense is not sparkling. I was actually only able to use 24 zincs for that, but 24 to 26, it's not a big difference. So if you don't have it perfect, I think you'll be all right. I only missing 2 because 2 EVs were put into something else whenever I did some battles or something by accident with the Fluttermane in my party. So you'll be okay. The moves again, Moonblast, Draining Kiss, Calm Mind, Fake Tears, and the item, of course, being, where is it? The Covert Cloak right there. So that is our setup. Let's go do some Charizards. In order to start getting Charizards to appear, you're going to need to update your wild area news, the equivalent. And in order to do that, you're going to go to Poke Portal right here. We're going to go down to Mystery Gift, which is the bottom in the list. I know, it's weird, isn't it? And then check Poke Portal News. I don't know why it's in there, but we're going to do that anyway. So let's go ahead and check Poke Portal News real quick. And now saving it, so we'll put you online. You're connected to the internet, and that's it. And you receive the latest updates of what's going in the Paldea region. That will update you for your Charizard. So let's go ahead and have a look at a Charizard raid. Your Charizard raids will appear as Dragon Den, similar to your 6-star raids. They'll look exactly the same on the map. They'll be glowing, but of course they'll only be Dragon because we're only from this event expecting the Dragon type Charizard. So let's go ahead and go to that raid right now. And when you find it, it will look a little different to the usual 6-star raids. It will have this glow, this added glowing swirl around it, which looks pretty cool. I mean, that is it right there. That is our 7-star raid, our first one. And when you click into it, the background's different too. Let's go ahead and click into that one. And voila, it's yellow, 7 stars, that's a lot. And let's go ahead and challenge it, shall we? So because, of course, this build is for challenging alone, we'll be able to challenge it alone, and we do get some sort of advantage by doing that. The NPCs that are there helping us, dying doesn't matter. They do not knock off any of the timer. Okay, we have been deployed. Here is our Charizard. And the first thing you want to start doing is get some Calm Minds off. He uses Overheat straight away, like you don't have a chance to react at all. But he also negates his own special attack falling. So that's kind of, that's his first move. That's his first play. Either way, we're just going to go straight for Calm Mind. Let's go ahead and do that real quick. Calm Mind 1. Let's go for another Calm Mind. If I can. I gotta wait for the NPCs. And as you can see, they did nothing. They did absolutely nothing. Oh boy. Let's go for another Calm Mind here. So we're pretty immune. Like, we can just stockpile our Calm Minds up until we can start doing some mega damage. There's a Fire Blast. How much does that do to me? Nothing. See that? That is absolutely nothing to me. Beautiful. Let's go for another Calm Mind real quick. So yeah, the Charizards are all special attacks. They don't have any steel moves. So we're sitting pretty once we get a couple of Calm Minds off as well. Like, we're pretty fine here. Our health is a little low, so I think I won't go for the one more. I'll go for Fake Tears, which is going to lower his stats. And like I said, since he used his buff thing, or debuff, or rebuff, just getting rid of his stat eliminations at the beginning of the game, it doesn't matter. So we're going to go ahead and get our health back here, I think. See if we can. Let's go for Draining Kiss to get some of our health back. Does a good chunk. And then we're going to go for Moon Blast. We just get full. Like, we just go straight to full. So yeah, I mean, we're completely set here. Completely set at all. Like, no problems. He put up a shield. That's fine. That's fine. I'm going to show you what Moon Blast does here to his shield. Alright? And we, keep in mind, we're only about 3.5. Oh my god. Okay, so at this point, guys, he used his shield. He negated our Calm Minds, but all you gotta do is just start using Calm Minds again. Just rebuild your Flutter Mane's stats, and you'll be good to go. So I'd recommend at this point for the whole shield to go to max. Go all the way up to 4 times 4. And each Calm Mind will give you 1.5, of course. Keep that in mind. Let's go another one. So we're 2 at the moment. So 4 more Calm Minds and we're set to start chipping away at his shield. And we will be able to do some pretty nasty damage to his shield too. So I'll see you after we're finished our Calm Minds here. Another thing worth noting, guys, as well, before he puts his shield up, I recommend getting some of the Fake Tears off, because as we said before, he doesn't clear his own status debuffs after the first one he does, for whatever reason. It's just maybe the way he's programmed. He will only have a risk at removing your buffs. So you can do Calm Mind as much as you want at any point throughout the match. He just got a crit, of course he would, wouldn't he? You know, I'm just going to go ahead and do the cheer heal here just in case we don't get the heal off of that. We can, of course. But yeah, so get your Fake Tears off. I only got 1 out of 3 possible ones, I believe, off on him, which is fine. You know, 1 is still going to be helpful. He still has it, even this whole period throughout the match. He still has that debuff on him here. But once we're finished the Calm Minds, we'll be able to see it really in action. So I'm going to go again with some more Calm Minds here. Alright, so we've maxed out our special attack and defense, and we're good to start cracking his shield. And the NPCs still do good work, by the way. They're still chipping away at it. But look how much a Moon Blast at full power does to this shield. Bam! It's a huge chunk. No terrestrializing needed. Sunny Day kicks in when he gets low enough, and that's going to boost us even more because of our ability, Photosynthesis. We don't need the item to trigger it. His own move will do it. Okay, so yeah, his dragon type doesn't even affect me. Uses Hurricane, sure, cool. Not a big deal. And again, like, he takes a little bit of damage because of his ability too. Let's go for another Moon Blast here. We're sitting in yellow HP, but I'm not worried at all. And bam, 2 Moon Blasts and his shield is gone. Just like that, man. Now, a lot of you people running Azumarill might have noticed he suddenly gets a lot of HP back. That doesn't happen normally. It's not supposed to happen. The reason it does happen is because of huge power being bugged in the game. Yes, it's another glitch. Yeah, you know, they only fixed the fun things. But either way, One more Moonblast, and he's finished. He's finished. That's it. Yeah, we came close to the HP, but guys, you don't have to worry too much about that. Just, you know, heal, play smart or whatever. He's done. Bam. That's solo Charizard with NPCs. Congratulations, everybody. Let's see what rewards he drops us here. I'm kind of curious. I'm also going to go ahead and catch him, because why not? Catch with a Pokeball. Yeah, you can breed this. I'm going to have a new video right after this video, a little later maybe. That's going to show you the ins and outs of Charizard. What are the problems around Charizard and how you can get around those problems with regards to trading and using them online or whatever. So I'm going to discuss that stuff in a separate video a little later. But let's go ahead and catch him here and have a look at everything. So this is our first 7-star raid. This was the first one I've ever even attempted, by the way, folks. I didn't even try one Charizard before this. So here we go. We get some of the calciums back, get some XP candies, TM, and ability patch. Good one. Rare candy, some more candies down here. Good stuff, and bottle caps. So, I mean, yeah, other than ability patch, the rewards are not really that overwhelming or anything. But anyway, that's our one and only Charizard caught. Now, keep in mind, you can only catch one, but you can still do the raids. You can still help other people. That was a new TM, whatever we got there. But either way, our Charizard in question is... There he is. Level 100. Okay, Dragon Terra. It's our first Charizard, of course, in the game. Dragon Pulse, Fire Blast, Hurricane, Focus Blast, Solar Power, Ability. Going out of here, you can see he has all best IVs. So he's full 6 IV Charizard, guys. That's pretty sweet. He's already got the ability you want and the nature you want and everything. So this is a really juicy reward from the raids, I guess. And yes, one of the other promised rewards is he has the mightiest mark as well. And there he is, Charizard the Unrivaled. Pretty cool. That's your Charizard, guys, and that's how you solo it. Hopefully you found this video useful. Drop a sub to stick around to see more, and I hope you enjoyed the video too. Like I said, guys, that was literally the one and only Charizard raid I have ever attempted, and I went straight in with my Flutter Mane. You should not really have any issues beating it at all if you do this strat. You don't even have to play perfectly. I only got 1 fake tears off. If you get 3, guys, that Charizard ain't gonna last 5 minutes anyway. Thanks very much for watching. I'll see you around in the next video. Till then, bye.